and yes, it was this project was done for the digital marketing, and where we will create a campaign, and and create we'll select the recipients and send the send to the campaigns through various channels. The channels can be email channel, it could be a Facebook, or it could be an SMS, or it could be a Twitter, or any or a Pinterest. Yeah. And the thing once you get if you get an SMS, if you target for a particular, we did it for a Samsung customer, for we taken for 90 lakh customers in all over India, and we done a campaign for email and SMS campaign initially. And when you did the email campaign, there is 3 cases are there. Like once you got that once you got SMS, then he has opened it, then it becoming a reach. So, hello.
Yeah, go ahead. And just
hello.
I'll mute everyone. I'll unmute Majnu only. Okay, Majnu, I just muted everyone. You can talk.
Okay. And then if you opened it, and if you are in the SMS or email, you'll get an with a link. If you are clicked on it and link, and then viewed a product, and then it became a what do you call the reach? I forgot the term which have been used for the. There are 3 cases. One is the reaching to the customer, and one is the engagement, and then is finally he buying the product. And there are 3 cases are there. What we are doing is, whenever mail is whenever you click on email, it will come to the through the browser. It will get you the requirement. It will come the request to the application. From the application, it was inserting the data into the HBase database. The first problem which we faced since it's the first project, we tried to we created we have used Hortonworks. Hortonworks provides a REST API for inserting the data into HBase. So as soon as it gets the data, it inserts the data into the HBase system, where which was created a lot of problem initially, because many people access that at the same time, because once you shoot a campaign, in the first 1 hour will get you the maximum and reach. So the people start opening the one, and it was not updated all the records into the HBase system. So what we did after that is, we insert the data into the MySQL. But whenever any request comes, it will insert the data into MySQL, and every 1 hour through the through the scope, it will insert the data into HBase. And after that, this is only the raw data which will get into inserted, and then we need to do an analysis of the data, like how many people are they buy the product, or how many people are only did the engagement, or only the how many just get only the message, and which type of users are opened to this. All those analysis which we are doing is through the Hadoop system. We done it. Once you got the data into the HBase system, then through the Hive, we created a Hive query on top of the HBase table, and then we created a usage job, then that will create a summary tables. Summary tables like for this particular day, for particular hours, how it was it, and when she start the campaign, first day how it has been performed, second day how it is performed, and like this for the 1 week we'll compare it, and we'll see the how many people are really bought the product. Hello?
Yes, Majnu, we are listening.
Yeah. And then once you create the summary data, then that data will be.
One second, let's hear from the others also. Are they understanding first? Are they clear on what your topic is discussion? Okay. So anybody can just tell about what was Majnu is explaining. Are you able to follow it up? Or if it is not following, I just rephrase it. What he's trying to say. I have unmuted everyone. You can talk. Guys, are you there? It should be interactive class. Are you able to follow what Majnu is saying? Are you not clear? Are you clear? Do you want to rephrase one more time?
Yeah, I'm not clear, man. Can you come on?
Okay, Majnu, go ahead, Majnu.
Okay. You said it's not clear, and you want me to explain again?
I'm not getting at all. 14 people are in this particular meeting. Nobody's talking. Only me and you are talking.
Yeah, I was trying. I'm talking. Hello.
Okay, Manoj is trying to talk now.
Yes, yes. Previously I said, but I think there is some mic problem. I said, can you recap one more time? Please?
Okay, Majnu, they're not clear. Can you just put the slow down? Just make sure that the point wise you're talking.
Okay. This is for the this product. This was done for the campaign management system. For the campaign management, first thing is we need to identify the resource. The recipients. Who are we are targeting for this particular campaign? So this one of the projects which we have done it for this is for the Samsung. When they release the model, I forgot it, whatever model. So once you released it, then we do a campaign for that. Once you done the campaign is first you select the recipients. How do they have a list of 90 lakhs recipients for this particular campaign, and then this campaign has been done through various channels. One is through the email, another one is through SMS, and third is for the Facebook, and fifth is for the Twitter. Okay, and we have three type of users. One is the message which has been received. For example, if you are sending an email or an SMS, they have received SMS. They have opened an email. Then we call a service from the email. There is a way which will be able to know that the person has been opened the email or he has been opened the SMS. That we will capture through the application. Okay. Initially we had a problem. Once you get the message through the web, immediately we call a REST service provided by Hortonworks, and which will insert the data into Hadoop files in the HDFS system. Is that clear?
Yeah, it's clear. Yeah, it's clear.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, like this, it will get the data through various channels, through the SMS, through the Facebook, through the Twitter. Facebook and Twitter, we have an API. Through the API, we'll come to know whether they have any engagement. Directly, we won't get you whether they have done an engagement. What we do is, when you post into their wall, when they click on it, then when you like it, then that message we will get it, or that message social media is Facebook and Twitter will provide it. That we will retrieve it or frequent for every 1 hour, and that data will be inserted into the HBase system. Clear, right?
Yes, we are clear.
Yeah. So there are three types are there, as I said. One is which has been reached. Second is they did an engagement. Third one is they have purchased a product, right? There are three cases, three type of users will be there. Now we have got all the data into the system. Now there is one more type of data. We will get it through the for this particular product. What is the sentiment under social media? How do we get it? Is there are third-party APIs like Simplify 360 Tracker will provide you the data from all the social medias based on a keyword. Like if Samsung is releasing a particular model, if you search with that particular keyword, will get you all the sentiment details. But that data also we insert into the system. Now we got all the data for the analysis purpose. Now to do an analysis, first thing is for the assume that which channel we have got the maximum engagement or maximum reach. For this, there will be a Uzi job which will execute it, which will call as through this we will call a Hive queries, which is the Hive query is linked with the Essbase table, and these Hive tables will create a summary data and insert into the again into the
share your as a presenter.
Sorry,
do I make you as a presenter?
I don't have anything to show as of now.
Okay.
So I can talk and
okay.
Maybe I can prepare a slide in later, and then in the another section I will show you in detail on how we have done it. Okay. And also I will create one more case which I have done it for the clinical trials for the drug discovery. That also we'll discuss in the some other section. I'll make a document and then it will be easy to understand it.
Okay.
Okay. So once you have and then once you get the summary data, this which I told you initially, we had a problem which we are directly inserting into Essbase table. After that, what we did it, we will instead of inserting the there is no guarantee that the service is running or the data is inserted into the Essbase system. And this is not a good practice to do for the each transactions to insert directly into the Essbase. So what we did is we inserted the data into the MySQL, and then using Scoop, it will insert the data into the Essbase table. And from the Essbase table, we created a summary data using Hive queries. Okay. And this query again exported back to the MySQL through Scoop. We use Java API instead of directly using the Scoop command. Clear, right?
Yes.
Hello.
Can okay. You repeat like why you are using MySQL instead of HBase directly?
Okay. Yeah. What is the Hadoop system? Hadoop system is mainly for the batch processing, not for the OLTP process. OLTP means the online transaction processing. Whatever the transaction you are doing on a daily basis is an OLTP. And this is for even if you would have read it, this is for a data warehouse management. Right? Data warehouse management from the data which you are getting through the OLTP as a batch process or whatever, you get the data, transform it and inserting into the Essbase table. Otherwise, what will happen is if you are directly calling it in Essbase, first place Essbase is not ACID for and it will not perform ACID test, so that atomicity will not be maintained. So there is no guarantee that the data is inserted into the Essbase system. Correct. So when through the web, when you get the request, when you get the click, when the user click on any of the links, then the request will come to our server that there is a user which this user has, with the query string will be able to identify which user has been clicked, and this user has been clicked and click and he has done an engagement. That details will get it through the web, through the application. that we are inserting into the MySQL to make sure that the data, all the data we have captured. Clear, right? Hello?
Okay.
Yeah. So second thing is, when you're creating a HBase table, yesterday I think everybody was, yesterday we had a section on HBase. When you're creating an HBase table, the record is saved like, column name, then the value, then the timestamp, and version details. Right? For each row, we'll have the column name as well as for the data. So it is very important that when you're creating a column, the column name would be very small. Maybe you can use it like a C1, C2, C3, and the column family also like, instead of like the bigger name, you have to use a smaller like CF1 or CF2. And that is one of the things which we learned it during this this project. And second is the creating the row key. That is also a very important thing. Hello? Hello?
Yes, Majana, we are listening.
Hello?
Majana,
So normally when you're creating in any RDBMS, what you do for creating is a sequence. So if you are using a sequence, there will be a chance that the data may not be distributed properly into all the data nodes. So you should not be used a sequence there. Like the using what the algorithm which is in a similar type of data which will go to the same node in the same region servers, right? So we have to make sure that the data is it should not be the data which have been inserting it should not use the row key should be random, and it should be as small as possible. I'll tell you an example. If you are using an integer and assume that it takes 8 bits, right? 2 bytes, right? 2 bytes of 4 bytes it will take for an integer. If you wanted to store a number which is less than 100, then you don't need 8 bytes to store as a row key. So we have to make it as small. If you are able to save 1 bit, and if you're having a 1 billion records, you are able to save 1 billion bit in the from the system. So we have to make sure that the row key and any column which you are using is should be small as much as possible. And since it is a columnar database, make sure that we are using more columns than creating more tables and more rows. Why? Because each row, because it is each block size is 64 MB by default, and that there will not be any chance that the row will be each record will be split into multiple blocks. So we have to use it maximum number, like maybe like 400 or 500 columns with the different column families, group it properly. Like what we did it in our example also, whatever we get it through the channel, like if it is getting through the email and all the details related to that, we'll keep it as a one column family as email, like E1, or the second one is for the mobile, we'll create a separate column family, and for the social media, we'll create a separate column family. So that if you are looking only for the email data, you need to directly go to that. You will be able to fetch only that particular column family data. Is it clear?
Yes.
And yeah. You have any questions on this, whatever I explained, on any component or why it is used to this particular component?
So, Majnu, so whatever you're storing from MySQL to HBase, is it exactly the same data you're storing, or you're choosing only required data? Can you hear me?
Yes, we are able to hear. Majnu, are you able to hear? Majnu is offline now.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm offline or no? Majnu is offline. Okay, I'll do one thing. So whatever Majnu specified the case study, right? Let him come online. So meanwhile, I'll show you an excellent softwares or excellent process mechanisms, how normally in the current technology world it is happening. Okay. Shall we get started? Majnu is back.
So based on the conditions, like if some product which are looking for a particular type of people, how to get the data from the HBase. For this, we use this component called SH. What it does is it creates this is a component which loads the data as a flat file in HDFS, and on top of the flat system, it creates a Lucene index on top of that, and provides a rest of services.
So you're storing all the data from your MySQL server to HBase, and then you're trying to put it as a flat file and do a Lucene index, correct?
Yes. Okay. And this system, how it works is, this is, campaign can happen in not only in India, in multiple countries at the same time. So what we have we had 5 data centers. One is in Singapore, 2 are in the US, and different locations we had different servers, but different data centers, and each data center had an Hadoop system and other database, but all are interconnected through the backend VLAN. How it get it? Once you send a request, first it will reach the Geo load balancer. Geo load balancer will identify in which is the nearest data center, and the request will go to that particular data center.
Okay. So where is your load balancer sitting on? Your load balancer will be in one of the data centers, right? Or it's
no. It will be we are used the software data center, where they provide you, the cloud will provide you this Geo load balancer.
Okay. Okay. So for routing your request, do you use any kind of an appliance like IBM Data Power, XML appliance? Because you said it's going to be a web services call, right? Or no? Maybe
yes.
Okay.
Good. So anything else, Majnu? Everyone understood, right? Okay. So if somebody just post the message in the WhatsApp, ask them to join, because I'm going to discuss very important 2 topics now. It won't take much time. It will be maximum of 20 minutes or 15 to 20 minutes. So kindly listen carefully on this. Okay. Somebody want to join, just make a WhatsApp call, ask them to join. So I'm going to, are you able to see my screen now?
Yes, Mani.
Okay. So this is from one of my research thesis work. It took almost 8 years to complete. Okay, so from this, initially it's a 2 PHT actually. 1 PHT is for the like a Google Now as the right Google Now. So you can talk over there any question on the mobile. So this research started almost 2006. Then one research paper submitted as the Google Now related. Now has been the similar way it was been converted as the Google Now. Previously I got an award for that from IBM for my research. Okay, so similar to that extension of that another research, it was into the big data. So this is one of the model I'm just showcasing you. Okay, okay, so from this model, what is all about is it's a mobile based architecture using big data. Okay, so this particular thing, what it will show, there is a artificial intelligence machine learning. There is a machine learning will be put across as this XCOGgator is right. The XCOGgator means it's artificial intelligence software which I written. Okay, so if any human being talking over there Google Now does not have full-fledged of intelligence. Okay, my research is talking about the human-computer interactions over the mobile. So during that time there is no 3G phone or 4G phone. When this research started, it's only normal phone as well as 2G phones are available. So then we have to think 10 to 15 years advance. So now why I am showcasing this race, when you are thinking about the case studies or any program or any application you are designing, you need to think what is going to happen for next 5 years time or 10 years time. Okay, that kind of level of thinking you have to do. Okay, okay, let's go for the this particular synthesis based mobile system software architecture. Okay, this can be loaded in the any device. It's not only for the mobile. This can be loaded into a washing machine. This can be loaded into a fridge. It can be loaded into TV. It can be loaded into a computer. It can be loaded into a mobile. From this, it will be connected to your voice over interaction, natural language processing. Through that natural language processing, it will be get connected with your internet devices, Wi-Fi. So there are, for example, Bluetooth is there, Wi-Fi is there, right? Similar way, these devices can be connected through any kind of internet services. From there, it will be convert your, there are multiple databases can be get connected through the location, email, other web, social media, internet data, batch processing, satellite informations, and then it will automatically learn from the internet television, internet radio. Okay, also it will automatically learn from the machine learning will automatically 24/7. For example, how many radio channels you can able to listen one time? Can anybody answer? In your FM radio you have, right, in car and your mobile and all, how many channels you can able to listen? One channel only. Okay, but here in my research, what will happen, it will read more than 25,000 to 40,000 of across the global radio channels and TV channels like BBC News or any other news. It will keep on read the data and convert into a text, voice to text. Then the text will be converted in a artificial intelligence software. It will go and then it will be converted as a how human beings are thinking. That kind of thinking automatically will come. So any question, if you are interacting with your mobile device or any human device, that will be interact with like a human being. Okay, so backend completely it will work with the Hadoop clusters. These clusters will work with the data nodes, and then there is a multi nodes are available. So completely a distributed computing. So the first thing is, for example, if you are just asking what is the gold price now, okay, you can ask to Google Now or Siri. Those kind of things are natural language processing, and then some part of predefined intelligence are available. Okay, but here if you are asking the same question with the mobile phone through the voice, that voice will be converted into a text. That text will be searched towards through internet. Also it is searching through the random databases. It is containing more than petabytes of combination of random words. Okay, in across the world, what are the words are there? Those things are available in the as a database. From that word, it will keep on put the keyword and then it will search the database from the Google and then get the information. For example, I'm just putting what is a big data. For example, I'm just putting. Okay, what is happening here? If I'm putting the big data, okay, I'll say gold price. What is the gold price today? Anyone know? Anyone knows this? What is the gold price today?
Approximately.
Huh?
600. Approximately 2,600 something.
Can you just type over here? Okay, approximately only 2,600. So that's where the human brain work. It's approximate 2,600. So here you may not aware what is the previous day rate, what is the current day rate, what could be a future day rate. Predict analytical is not able to done by the human being brains. Okay. For example, if I put the gold price in Chennai, we'll get a what is the stuff is coming here as a text. 1 gram gold price is 2,701. Okay, daily price changes is coming. So in my research, what will happen? Each word will take into a picture and then it will have a semantic analytical. Okay, like the human being, if they can able to understand what is a 1 gram, what is 8 gram, right? But is that computer will understand what is 8 gram? Or which is the 21608 is a number or price or what is so, but in there is the artificial algorithm is running, like how Google search algorithm is running. It will compare one word to the another word and then from that word it will understand the meaning of that word. Okay, it is a combination of artificial intelligence, combination of natural language processing, combination of big data Hadoop, then it is a distributed computing, right? So big data, natural language processing, then search algorithms, then the human computer interaction. So totally 5 different various fields to combine. So based on this, here it will also go to each and every link. From that each text, it will dump to the database. For example, what are the text it can able to take, those informations can be take as the dump. From the dump, you can able to, maybe I'll show one demo of that. Okay, where can I show? Okay, here. Okay, so this is a fact file. So whenever any database you are putting, automatically it will put the related words. For example, age equal to, human being will think, okay, what are the coins word? Age equal to born, old, young, age will come. So similar way it has the intelligence building engine. Automatically it will build that engine related word. Sometimes you will take as a what is a book name. Sometimes you will say novel. So what is the latest novel? Both the things the computer can able to understand. Okay, that is another database. Further, there is a coined word need to be performed. Each and everything will be coined word. So for example, I'll just show you the demo of that. Okay. So how it is learning from the internet radio, right? So you can able to, you said that you can able to listen only one radio at a time. But in internet, there is a iRadio, internet radio, where it will be, each stream will be going to threading concept way. We can able to read thousands of radio channels every minute. So the computer database will keep listen all the radio channels, gather the information. Those things will be converted into a text. That text will be converted in an engine. This text has been converted for business need or human need. Okay. For example, here I'll just show you one particular demo of okay, so this is a very interesting one. How many hours it took you to learn big data? For you, how many hours it is taking to big data learning? 1 month? You can say 1 month?
Yeah,
2 months?
probably 1 month, yeah.
Okay, 1 or 2 months. Okay, but this software will learn within 2 minutes of time. Do you believe that? So it can able to learn if you give that 2-3 CDs that containing terabytes. You might be watch the Indian movie, right? So it will read the books by the scan, right? By the scan text to come again, image to text format it will convert, and then based on that it can able to learn. Similar way, if you add the CD or add the database, 1 terabyte database, 2 TB hard disk, we just put that, it will read through all the text file, it read through the document file, it read through all the video files, it will learn automatically that. If we ask the big data question as an interview question, this software able to provide. Are you getting? So backside everything will be big data only, it will run for the large data. Okay. For example, if any audio files, these are the prototype model. Okay. If any audio images, audio files you are giving, for example, if we have e-learning content, we just add the content where is the location, automatically it will convert as the text, and then it will learn from that all this stuff. For example, here there is another stuff. You are just saying that who is Mahatma Gandhi? Okay, just I'm asking the question through the mobile as a voice over interaction. Who is Mahatma Gandhi? Okay, what the computer will do, it will go to the Google search, it will search the terabytes of informations about Gandhi, but it will have some limitations. Okay, we have to set the limitation. How much of the intelligence it is required to learn? It can be a 5 years old guy, it can be 10 years old guy, it can be 60 years old guy, it can be 50 years old guy. Those settings also we can do. But here you can say that how much of the space you have, because you no need to scan the 1 crore URL. So rather you can say, okay, from the thousands of URL, get the knowledge of the who's Mahatma Gandhi, what are the stuff he did. So those things, it will be taken as the intelligence. From there, this data will be going to process in the big data in a very faster way. From that distributed computing, then it will give back the result within a second under the MapReduce program. Then it will produce the output to your mobile devices as the voice. You're getting that research, right? You're getting that how we have to think through that. Okay, so there is a random word generator. So if you see that this database, currently this database having only the limitation of how much of the coined words. What is this number? 17 power of okay, 17 power of some 10 or 15, that kind of combination of word database. It's the database size is just 1 GB, but only the word database. It has combination of all the word. Okay, for example, if I'm putting the Google, okay, I'm just putting AI. What is the meaning of AI?
Artificial intelligence.
So how you aware that AI is artificial intelligence? What is BI?
Business intelligence.
What is CI?
No idea.
No idea, right? But computer will learn what is the combination of that. CI means continuous integration. Okay, so AI you might be aware what is the AI means artificial intelligence, but in the same AI there is Air India. Okay, some people will call like say Air India as the AI, or some people will call as a different name. Okay, for same name it may be CID. Okay, you just put CID. Okay, CID is one of the, it's coming here as a serial, and then some place it is coming as a movie, some place as coming as a video, but it's not coming as a what is the real meaning, right? So it will collect all the data and then it will process. It will be intelligent machine learning will work. Based on the machine learning, it will be process your data in a highest fashion of time. You're getting right? So similar way it will work. Are you able to get this right? So there is an analytical database there. There is a API will be keep on run 24/7. So it will automatically learn from the internet, audio, video device, application, database, data source, internal, external data source, connect through the network, internet, radios and television, satellite feed, social media, web, everything will be get learned. Then that will be put into analytical database. Then from there it will learn the big data. Then there is a machine learning application will be applied. Then finally, it asks the simple question. All this process will execute. Once if you are implemented, so any device can be make it as a intelligence device. It's a mobility software architecture. Clear on this? So similar way you have to think through that, how to approach a problem, how to approach a solution. Okay. Are you guys having 5 more minutes? We'll discuss one more topic.
Yes.
Okay. So are you clear on this? What is a synthesis based mobile system architecture? What it is do about in the big data?
Yes. Which NLP algorithm you are used for conversion?
Come again?
Which NLP algorithm for the NLP for the converting voice to text? Sorry?
Is it Microsoft SAPI algorithm is used?
SAPI, okay.
Okay, so I'm going to show one more stuff. So what is the case study we studied today? What is the case study we studied today? Guys, what is the case study we discussed? Majnu discussed.
That's Samsung retail project.
Okay, so it's all about what is that? It's a consumer advertisement or what is that? Marketing, right?
Digital marketing.
Yeah.
So one of the marketing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to say one more software. It's called, there is two software I'm going to show in the modern world. What is the things are happening? So this is one of the software. This is licensed software. I just show you that. Okay, before coming to this, I just show one more thing. So what are the channels Majnu specified? One is the email channel, then SMS channel. What else, Majnu?
Social Facebook and Twitter.
Facebook and Twitter. Okay, good.
And one more we use it that is for the QR code. That will be that is not for the that is for a public. For example, like it will publish in a newspaper with a QR code. Whoever scan it will get as a become a recipient.
Okay. Okay, where is that? Database. Just give me 1 moment. I'll just take that. Well, database. Just give me a moment. I'll just pause it.
Okay.
Okay, so let me explain one thing. So, for example, he said about email communication, right? So there is so many other softwares are available. It's like a SendBlaster. Okay, SendBlaster is one of the software. It's for the bulk email software. So I have one more entity. What it will do? I'm just connecting to the entire global people. I have around in my database which is containing the around 600 millions of emails. Okay, 600 millions. That 600 millions, what it will do, it has its own telephone numbers. For India alone, more than 100 crores of email databases. And then across the world, I have around 6 crores of email address. Okay, 6 to 8 crores of email address. So from there, it will take the email broadcasting, and then there is a voice broadcasting. So there is no need of human beings. Okay, if any big data analytical is coming, automatically from the data, there is a software called voice broadcast. So this will, I'm just opening here. Just give me a moment. Let it open. So somebody is in the Facebook. They are just watching some of the product, your product. Okay. So I'm just creating another entity similar to the Flipkart. Okay. Flipkart, everyone aware, right? Flipkart is one of the e-commerce portal. So there is another website called Alibaba.com, right? Amazon. So these are most popular kind of things, right? So one of my entity, I'm just gradually progressing on that across the world. So each country will have their own people who is requesting, who is searching a product similar to any kind of product, what they are liking. Okay. So from there is a connectivity of the interest people. So these people are interested on this product. Everyone is aware the Wikibuy, right? Who are all our Wikibuy? What is Wikibuy? Wikipedia might be aware. What is a Wikibuy? So Wikibuy is one of the latest trend in the big data kind of solution. Okay. So this one, don't waste your time and energy, anything. You don't need to search a product. You don't need to do anything. Okay. Just go to the Wikibuy. It will automatically suggest. So there are so many users are there. For example, it will search across the global where you will get the same product in a very cheaper price. You don't need to go for a deal program or a promo code or anything. Okay. So the Wikibuy is one of the data analytical engine where it will be going to process your data, and for each product it will make sure that some savings are there. The same cost. If you go to the Amazon.com, the same product. Okay, so also it will have a search across within a store where you will get a lowest price of that. So each transaction you will get in a savings. So it's how it is possible? It's purely based on the data analytical.
So it's like aggregator money.
Yes, it's like aggregator. So it is also one of my ideas actually. I worked almost 2 years on similar kind of projects. It's my personal projects. Some of the projects I am telling is my personal project. So rather is searching the data analytical. Okay, he's searching within a website who is giving the lowest price. I done one more project 15 years back. It's called Stock Navigator. Okay, the same product you will get in the China make. Okay, the boss. Okay, some people they'll manufacture in the US. Some people they'll manufacture in other countries, right?
Correct.
The warehouse will be in a different location. The manufacturing unit may be in a different location. The Sony camera, right? The Sony cameras, not all the Sony cameras are manufactured in the US. It can be either in China, Taiwan, or some other country. They'll export to the US, right? So if you're ordering from India, okay, if you're ordering from India, what will happening? So if the US market is having this particular price, is this camera is $200. Consider this product is $200. Okay. So, but in the manufacturing unit, when they're manufacturing time, it took only $50 for manufacturing and then including tax. Then the export duty happening to the US, then it is going for the retailer, shop, again the wholesaler, and then retailer, it's going to the shop, it is adding the shop rent, it is adding the e-commerce process rent, whatever the way you want to sell, it will sell. So my idea is connecting to all the warehouses where I can able to get the nearest warehouse to get the product and save the money. So for that you have data analytical across the world. You're getting? So another, so many products are available. So many similar kind of analytical engines are available. Okay. One more commonly we have, right? Price analysis engine. In Shopify, they are giving a default stuff. Okay, let me check that software is open. Okay, so this is the software. It's opening. One second, just click the next. Okay, are you able to see my screen now? So this is a voice broadcasting tool. Okay, this voice broadcasting, what it will do, you have around 30 different channels. You can increase the channel to the even 100 channel also. So each telephone numbers, like how we are sending the bulk email, right? Similar way, the mobile numbers will be scanned through the data mining. Okay, through data mining, it will come as a scanned way. From there, it will automatically populate to the here the name, who is searching on what kind of the product, who is required on this product. So based on that, mobile, email, everything will data analytical engine will be taken over there. And also there is a database sellers are available. Database, email database. So many people are selling the databases for 500 millions of email worldwide. So we'll get all the Indian databases, mobile numbers in a very cheaper rate. So from there also they will do the broadcasting advertisement. Okay. So from here what you have to do is just adding the name, and then if you put the start resend, automatically it will reach the mobile and then talk to the customer. Okay, you are looking for this kind of product. We have this kind of product here. Just press 1, then automatically it will be notified whether they are interested or not. So there is a what kind of the choice they are choosing, everything will record it over here. From here you are going to convert as a CRM product. CRM you are aware of, right? Zoho CRM.
Yes.
From there the Zoho CRM is one of the best tool to use. Zoho CRM. Everyone just try this CRM. This is a very good software. Zoho CRM software. Okay, so this is containing all the features of your data side, data analytical, convert as a business, customer relationship management. So from the Facebook, if somebody is putting the command, okay, I want like I would like to buy an iPhone, or somebody searching on the text, somebody searching on the Samsung mobile. Okay, there is a percentage you have to calculate. Whether the person is just one time is searching or multiple time is searching, or the same product you are searching in a different website, or Google data analytical, from there also you can take from one website to how much of time is spending. Everything is a data. From the data volume you have to understand, based on that the customer is searching the real product, he is looking for to buy a product. If I'm simply putting a Google search Samsung mobile, does not mean that I'm going to buy the product. I may be searching, but if I keep on searching the Flipkart.com on 2-3 minutes, I'm just watching the same product again and again, then I might be a target customer, right? So the target customer need to be converted as a CRM customer. Clear, right? So based on that, you have to just think through that. So this bulk email software, it's called SendMail. License is disabled. Okay, fine. So similar way you have to think through that. Okay, I got my email databases. This session, where is my email databases? Okay, I'll show one more day about that particular product. It's a very interesting one. So that is has a collections of 600 crores of email address. Based on the 600 crores, how to process the stuffs. Okay, so similar way you can able to plan how to make sure that your big data solutions. Okay, so you can plan accordingly how your case studies or how your ideas thought process need to be converted into a big data, how your business company projects can be think through that. So you have to vastly think through next 5 years, 10 years period of time you have to think through. Okay. So by this note, we'll just wind up for today. We'll meet upon tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks all. So tomorrow somebody else, they have to take the class. Okay, I postponed the exam to 19, but that's going to be online exam. So we are going to
19th.
Sorry, 19th, not 20th. 20th or 21st, you will get an exam. You will be automatically notified. Huh?
Because is it possible to make it on any other working day if possible?
I am ready for any day. Your exams are ready, questions are ready.
Will it be possible for me because 20th and 21st I won't be available in.
Okay, so many people are going for marriage. You can take this exam from anywhere.
That's correct. I don't know whether the internet connectivity and.
So we'll plan it accordingly. So everyone can tell me which is your comfortable time within 2 weeks or less than 2 weeks of time.
Okay.
Exam on the day. Okay.
Okay.
It's going to be online, but it should be kind of in-person online training, online exam.
Okay.
Perfect. Thanks. Thank you all for joining. We'll meet up on tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you.